Deliberations lasting through the night until a jury returned with a verdict as the sun rose. Thanks for joining us this evening. Hello, I'm Brad Bird.
And I'm Shelley Kirk. Anthony Wolfe Jr. was on trial for the 2019 death of Valerie Roark. After a week-long trial and an all-night session, the jury found Wolfe guilty of murder, abuse of a corpse, obstruction of justice, and being a habitual offender.
Eyewitness News remained in the courtroom during those overnight deliberations. Eyewitness News' Ryan Witry was there as the verdict was read this morning.
The jury has one word for Anthony Wolfe Jr. Guilty.
Well, obviously we were pleased. The whole purpose of this is to get justice for Valerie Roark and her family. And we think that the verdict was the correct verdict in this case.
It's been more than 2 years since Valerie Roark was found shot to death, burned, and dumped in a rural part of Warwick County.
Well, when we have cases like this, you develop a bond with the family, and there's elation because of the verdict, mixed in with the sadness because they did lose a loved one. But it was a victory for all of us.
The deliberations began around 5 Tuesday night and ended 13 hours later, around 7 Wednesday morning. That's the longest deliberation Warwick County Prosecutor Michael Perry says he's seen.
I think that they really took their job seriously. And I think, there was well over 160 pieces of evidence, and I think they probably discussed each and every piece.
Another man, BAUMGARTNER, will also stand trial for his alleged role in Roark's death.
There's a different kind of theory on Mr. BAUMGARTNER's case, but we'll just have to present our case as we did with this one, obviously with a completely different jury, and again try to keep getting the justice for Valerie and her family.
A trial date for a third person, IVORY BAUMGARTNER, has not been set. She is not charged with murdering Roark, but faces charges as an accessory. The Roark family declined to comment on today's verdict. Ryan Witry, Eyewitness News.
And sentencing for Wolfe is now set for June 14th.